Hi, Treminator again, zombiemon.com, making tuts for CodRadiant.com. Well, not .com, my CodRadiant site. This tutorial will be beginning a map, both with Radiant and with the scripts required to boot it. So first off, you're going to need to get... You don't need to, but it's good to start out with Sniper Bolt's tutorial map called Nazi Zombie Tutorial. And I don't know if it's hosted on ZM. Frankly, I don't care. I just get things where I find them. And I found it on Custom COD. I'll paste the link in the video description, but it's basically if you see a post by Sniper Bolt, it's in his signature, and I'll paste the download link in the description. So you're going to want to go ahead and download that, save it wherever. And then you're also going to want Mr. Hankey's script placer from Zombie Modding. Let's see what's in my history here. Yep, okay. It is in the Creating Custom Content section under Nazi Zombie Map Making Part 3 Adding Scripts, Script Placer. So, download Script Placer here, okay. Put that, download. I'm only going to be making Doris style maps. I don't give two shits about prototype. Alright, save file, okay. So we're done downloading stuff. So, script placer, if you want to be neat and tidy about it, I would suggest putting it in your COD root directory so you can find it again later. I think I've already got it. Let's see. This is a newer version than what I have. Okay, whatever. Drag it in there. Okay. So you've got this stuff. You don't want to do this until after you've created your map. I'll go into that later. Right now I'm going to load up Nazi Zombie Tutorial. Because it's going to contain all the files we need to start on our map. I'll go ahead and go through this while that's downloading. What you do with this is... I wish he hadn't have done it this way. He requires it to be prefixed by Nazi Zombie. You know, technically that doesn't have to. You don't have to. I mean, let's see, ZM Mars, ZM Survival. Let's see, are there any others? ZM Death. None of those have Nazi Zombie as a prefix. They work fine. You can rename them if you're ambitious, or you can just leave it as Nazi Zombie. Then you put in your map name. You check the respawn, and if you've already created a .map with Radiant, check this box. Otherwise, don't, and it will create a basic one for you. So I'll go ahead and make one. Okay, and generate successful. What that means is it's placed a .map in your map source for your map. It's created a basic mod for your map, and it put FEX client scripts and FEX scripts in raw maps, and it put zone source files for you for your map and renamed them accordingly. Okay, what you're going to want to do with Nazi Zombie Tutorial, if you actually want to play it, is you're going to want to, all I care about is the map source, so I'm going to go ahead and drag that in there. And then if you're just starting out and you want all this good stuff, go ahead and select all of it and drag it from here to here. That's all you gotta do. Call of Duty World at War root, not in raw, just root. Drag this zip into there, like that. Okay. So let's dissect Nazi Zombie tutorial and let's look at the basics here. By the way, if you're just starting out, make sure you do drag those scripts from the zip file to the root of your Call of Duty directory, or you'll have a very fun time with a lot of missing script errors. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so this is Radiant. You probably already looked at it before you opened these tutorials and didn't understand it, and now you're here. You have three windows. This window on your left is the phone's ringing. The window on the left here is a 2D top-down view of your map. You can, with Control Tab, you can change it to a side view or an opposite side view. Well, not opposite. It's a 90-degree turn side view, and then back to top view. This window over here that's gray blankness is your 3D view, and this window down here is your texture view. And that's all I'll go into right now. Go to File, Open, and it should default to Map Source. And find tutorial here. Nazi Zombie Tornado there. Oh, fuck. Wrong one. Nazi Zombie Tutorial 2.0. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Shit. Oh, fuck. Hold on, I gotta sort something out. God damn it. I'm gonna have to rename mine because a while ago when I was starting out I made a map and I didn't bother renaming the map and I just overwrote the source for that, I think. Oh well. Okay, so open your Nazi Zombie tutorial. What the fuck? Wait. Oh. Okay, this is the tutorial. This looks exactly like the room. I guess I reused this room. Anyway, he's updated this. So, what we've got here. Over here you can see a large 2D top-down view, and you better illustrated, you can see the side view and the long side view. And back to top with Control Tab. And I'm moving around by holding down the right mouse button and dragging. You can zoom with the mouse wheel. You move around the same way in the 3D window, hold down the right mouse button and drag. To change height, you hold down the control key. To have a full 3D pan from your place, you hold Control Shift and you hold your spot and turn in a 3D pan, and then once you let go, if you point up, you're not going to go up. You still move horizontally. You only move on the X and Y axis, so you just have to figure out how to navigate with those controls. So, this room was made using a bunch of squares, obviously. Each wall is sections of a square. This is rather inefficient, but that's how Sniper World chose to do it. These pink boxes are path nodes. These are let's see. These are spawn script structs, perk machines, pack punch, power switch, a trigger, a door with a trigger. These are probably teleporters. weapons box, trigger, player clip, right here. Whoops. Dog spawn, lots of people don't like those. Player spawns. Let's see, we got zombie spawns on here. Zombie spawns, windows, traverse nodes, a floor. What else can I go through here? This is the playable area trigger. And I realize I'm going through all this, and you don't probably know what any of it is, but you'll know later. Light node. By the way, I'm selecting things by holding shift and then clicking. You can select multiple things that way too. This is a light grid volume. I'll explain that later. This volume right here, it's between the light grid volume and the ceiling. It's a spawner zone. We'll explain that later. But anyway, that's, and then he's got it enclosed in a it's gonna sound funny, but he's got it enclosed in a cock box. The cock texture, C-A-U-L-K, not C-O-C-K, is an invisible texture which blocks light but is invisible to the player in game. And he's basically made a rudimentary skybox with this. See, he's got it, if I select these, he's got it textured with a rather crappy sky texture. He should have just left it with the skybox, which is what this is. So yeah, that's a basic map. So now let's load the map that ScriptPlacer created for us, which in my case is Nazi Zombie Terminator. Alright, so this is the rather crappy version of what we just saw. We still have a light grid volume, no skybox, no cockbox. We do have path nodes. Here's a reflection node. We have player spawns. We have textured walls. We have no ceiling, which will cause a BSP leak. We have a zombie spawn right in front of the player as he's set to be a riser. I don't really know what he expects you to do with a zombie that doesn't have a blocker built to it. But anyway, this is what you get. So, okay, I don't like any of this. I'm going to move the light grid out of the way for now, so I don't have to create it later. I'm going to move the spawner zone out of the way. I'm going to move the zombie out of the way. Whoops, there we go. Move the other two zombie spawns out of the way. Okay. So, this texture is ugly. I don't like this. So, what we're going to do... Notice there's only 3 textures down here. These are by default, Radiant only shows you the textures that are in use on the map. So to remedy that, you go to Textures, and then you do refresh. No, not refresh. You go Usage. Let's see. I want interior wall, so I'm going to go Usage interior wall, and there we go. I want this to look like a nice little room in a house, so I'm going to find some nice wallpaper. Let's see. How about that? Okay.